Sorry guys, I didn't mean to get any of that on you. Hi divas. It's been like the third day that I've been snowed in and I haven't been able to get ready for my days. I've been slobbing around, literally playing Baldur's Gate all day because there's like nothing else to do. My classes have been canceled, so they're all on Zoom. So I literally wake up, wash my face, get ready, get my coffee, and go to class on my couch. And I've just been feeling like I want to do my makeup. So I figured, why don't I show you guys what my makeup routine is? So let's get started. Of course, I already have my beauty blender all damp and everything. Honestly, I should probably get a new one. So don't look at it too close. Today was the first day I think I actually got to do some things. Actually, I had to have Aiden's mom pick us up because my car can't drive out of my driveway because it's literally like snowed in. I went to the gym for the first time in the last couple of days and honestly I was like struggling for those last couple of days. I don't know, it's just like when you're younger, a snow day is really fun, but when you're older, like maybe one day of snow is fun and then it gets to a point where you're like, okay, like get me out of this house. Yeah, we've been snowed in, so all we've been doing is playing video games. I made some really good food because we had a really good grocery shop before, and drinking a lot of coffee from our new mocha pot. Yesterday, this is so funny, I actually tried to film this video yesterday, and I come back this morning to edit my video. This is the worst thing that can happen to a creator. I come back to edit my video and the audio is gone. I guess I should probably tell you guys what I'm using. So I'm using the light reflecting foundation from NARS. This is my favorite foundation. I always end up coming back to it. I don't know why, but actually I do why am I saying I don't know why? I do know why, because I freaking love this product. I found out I love this product like many years ago, and what's so funny, the Sephora near me actually doesn't, not the Sephora, the Ulta near me, or I don't think any Ultas really carry this foundation. They carry this one, which I originally had bought when I started getting back into NARS, the Natural Radiant, and I think this is very nice. It's like a thicker version of this. It took me so long to figure out what my skin tone undertone was because I'm a olive tone girly and it's really hard to find foundation for me. Every time I switched out, I had such trouble finding my true shade in every other like foundation line, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back. Like, why try to fix it if it's not broken? So that's what I did. And yeah, that's where I'm at now. And I freaking love NARS. And I don't really use a primer because I just haven't found one that really meshes well with NARS. But I don't even think you're supposed to be using primer with NARS. You're supposed to be using your fingers for NARS, which is what I really freaking like about NARS, is it just like gives me a natural sheen and it actually settles well in my face when I do it with my finger. If I do it any other way, it's just like I feel like I get product loss. And I don't really like putting too much foundation on because I get overstimulated by the feeling of a really heavy foundation. I really like this foundation because it's very watery and very like light to go on, and I do not feel it on my skin. It just feels like my skin, and that's what I really enjoy about it. And it's good for someone who gets fucking overstimulated. I could wear this foundation to like sleep, which I don't. I do not sleep in my makeup. Do not sleep in your makeup if you sleep in your makeup. Sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder. Do not sleep in your makeup if you sleep in your makeup. It's so bad for your fucking skin. Now I'm taking the residual makeup on this from here on it after I've like already kind of put it on and put it in problem spots that I need kind of like a little bit of brightening. Don't forget to do your forehead, queens. I used to never do my forehead, and then like, you know, you go look back at pictures and you're like, God, what are you thinking? I didn't do it a lot when I had like baby bangs because it's like you don't ever really see past here even if the wind blows, but I can't do that anymore with these with these bangs. Honestly, I love my hair. I didn't think I'd like it so much. I knew I'd like it, but I didn't think I'd love it like as much as I do. and I'm just like obsessed with it. I'm like, I love it so much. And anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are staying safe and warm in this weather. It is very cold. I have some footage of this, so it's funny. I'll put it in here. It started snowing like every couple of hours. I was like, how many inches has fallen on the ground? And we were like constantly checking, and there's this one point where I opened the front door and I like stuck my hand into the snow to see how deep it was. Weird sense of logic to see how many inches it is, but you know what, whatever. But I stuck my hand in and it went up to like here or something, and I was like, what the hell? We got snow last year, but I think it was like 5 inches. I mean, I think it accumulated about 6 to 10, maybe 6 to 12 inches here, and it's like compact, and it was like layers of snow, sleet, ice, snow, sleet, ice. So it's, yeah, and our neighborhood like did not get plowed, bro. It's really irritating. So the last couple of days we've had to have people like drive us to the gym. Well, it's like family, but like drive us to the gym, and then other than that, we don't do anything. Like this morning I woke up, made my coffee, and I went to, like, we both went to our Zoom anatomy class because we can't go to campus. So we did that, and then shortly after we went to the gym for the first time in the last couple of days. Like, it felt so good to be out of the house, and I hit legs, and it was fantabulous. It wasn't the best leg day ever, but it was nice to get out of the house and like move my body. I feel like I've been rotting on the couch for the last couple of days, literally playing Baldur's Gate. Like, we're so close to finishing. And I think actually, honestly, after this I'm probably gonna go play Baldur's Gate, because there's nothing else to do. I can't leave the house. Yeah, I feel like my car would just get stuck in certain places. But tomorrow we've shoveled the driveway enough to the point where I can get my car out of the driveway. So tomorrow I work, and I will be working tomorrow morning, which is, honestly, I'm kind of excited for, because I have, again, been stuck in the fucking house. I want to go out. I don't like want to be stuck in the house. I feel like I'm like not falling behind, but as someone who this year, just like, I started this year as like go, 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 and then it's just like the weather and like the universe was like, you know what, stop. And I was like, no, and it was like, take a break. And I was like, okay, cool. But like at the same time, like, I was so bored over Christmas break. I wanted the semester to start. So like sitting at home for like 3 days being snowed in and not really being able to do anything is like torturous a little bit. Obviously, of course, used the NARS combination. I'm using the one in vanilla. I have Chantilly as well. I believe this is light 1, this is light 2. This one's a little bit too bright for this foundation. I only really use this when I use, let me show you, my Hourglass foundation, which is like a white foundation. This is like for my like goth makeup looks or Halloween makeup looks. Like, I used this when I was a puppet for Halloween. God, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Oh. We'll figure it out. I wanted to shave them. That's my bad. How am I supposed to do this? You guys can't even see it on the camera. Okay, I'm getting close, guys. Well, if you didn't know I did this, I do. My eyebrows used to be so thick, bro. I look back on those pictures sometimes and I'm like, who is that? Who is that? Take that picture down. Tell her to shave her eyebrows now. Now. Stat. But it's so funny to look at old pictures and be like, what the fuck? Like, I look at them and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? If you're not cringing at yourself like 5 years ago, are you really leveling up and blowing up though? I don't know if you guys have gone that far back for my videos, but yeah, 7 years ago is when I started this YouTube channel, and I made my first 3 videos. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Also, like, no idea what I was recording on. Can't remember. First one was like an adventures thrifting kind of like aesthetic vlog. And then my second one was when... Okay, let me preface. I do not support this brand anymore because... and I'm not trying to cause any fucking beef, but at that time I had come across Dolls Kill, and I don't buy from them anymore, and most of the clothes that I've had from them I don't own anymore because the quality was kind of ass. And I think I wrote it in the description of that video as well. Like, I went back years later and I was like, I do not support this brand anymore because it's still on my channel. But it was a fashion, like, it was like a lookbook. Because at the time I was like, that's when I was really into being a fashion designer. And man, if I could still be a fashion designer today, I would fucking do it. But I don't know, I think I've pivoted. Like, I love design, but I think I've pivoted towards more fashion styling than fashion design, because I think my stronger suit would be putting outfits together than designing from scratch. So I don't know, I kind of like pivoted from that, but I love sewing clothes and I love upcycling my clothes and making my clothes fit me. I know, guys, don't do it under your fucking eyebrows, but I have, so bear with me. Don't do what I've done to my eyebrows and then blame me, okay? So that video came out and I had posted it, like, again, 7 years ago is when I started the channel, so I posted it back then, and I was so, if you go back and watch those videos, I was so nervous in front of the camera, like, so nervous, and I still get nervous in front of the camera. Like, sometimes it takes me a bit to warm up to the camera, and I've had to do, like, takes of videos multiple times because I'm like, ooh, I'm really stiff in this, and I'm just like overthinking everything, and then it just becomes inauthentic because I'm overthinking it, and then like I have to like scrap it and be like, okay girl, you're thinking about it too hard, like just pretend like you're talking to your photo booth. This video is gonna be fucking long as shit because I fucking can't stop talking. And I'm so bad at fucking multitasking, bro. Like, I can't. Hold on, I'm sorry, I know you want to hear the story. Give me 1 second. Gotta leave you on the edge of your seat. There's this fucking hair that won't fucking shave off. That's what I reserve my... So what... Okay. Actually, no, I can't tell you. I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost. I'm like trying to like bounce through topic to topic. I can't. I'm losing my mind. I'm overstimulating myself. Okay, let me do this first and then we'll keep talking. Okay, back to what I was saying. So then I posted another lookbook, okay? And then I totally logged off. I like never posted again. I don't know what happened. I was so hyped. I was so excited. I was so ready. My parents were supportive about it. And then I literally was like, again, my parents have always been supportive about whatever I want to pursue. They've always wanted me to be happy in what I pursue. The only thing me and my parents like just butted heads was like, just when I was growing up, I just wanted independence. And like in my culture, like I'm Persian, my parents are both Iranian, like both immigrants. Like they came over, I don't even know, they've been over for like fucking like 30, 40 fucking years, like a really long time they've been over here. So I'm a first generation Persian American. Yeah, if you watched my last video, like I talked about it a little bit, but me and my parents are on pretty fucking good terms right now. So whatever I went through back then with them as an adolescent, as a 26-year-old adult, we're on really good terms. I talk to my parents pretty often. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, I logged off and literally didn't get back on until like I moved out, and I think it was like 2 years after 1 or 2 years after I moved out, and it's that New Year's Eve look that I did, and it's still on my channel. I believe it's public. That I don't know why, again, I didn't like record. I think I just like felt super awkward on camera. And then we moved into this house and I had like a really big urge to do it, and I just went for it, and it stuck this time, and I told myself that I would be serious about it. So here we are. But yeah, I started this YouTube channel 7 years ago, and a year ago I became consistent. So yeah, now we're only on the base. So yeah, that took me a lot longer than it needed to. Sorry guys, I'm a fucking yapper. Going back to makeup. What the fuck? I'm such a talker. It's so hard. Guys, you don't understand, as someone who just like talks and loves talking and just... I just love talking, but just loves talking about like anything and everything. And then like recording a video and then just being like, oh my god, the base of this video of me like doing my makeup and shit like just like doesn't move along because all I do is just fucking talk. A big obstacle of mine. I was like, damn girl, like just really talking. And yes, I do my contour with a tiny brush because I am precise, even though it doesn't look like I'm very precise. I am precise about where I put my fucking contour. Depending on like what I'm doing, like if I'm going out, I'll do deeper contour. But if I'm not and it's like a day look, I'll do lighter contour. This makeup look I've been doing actually so much recently. I've been obsessed with it. Because there was like a period of time, I think I talked about this, but there was a period of time the last couple of years where I really wasn't wearing much makeup. Like the only thing I was really doing was like my eyebrows and like putting a lip on. And recently after I got like my haircut, sorry if the camera's also shaking. It's on my bed, so. There's a period of time where I really wasn't doing like foundation, like actually anything other than like an eyebrow and a lip. And after I got my haircut, I was like, okay, that era is over. Like that era is super over, and I'm so glad it's over. I felt like it was really nice. It was really nice. I mean, to feel good in your skin. But even when I feel good in my skin, sometimes I just like really want to put on a glam look. And a really long time ago, just going through phases of makeup, but a really long time ago, I was really, really into like the inner corner, the big eyeliner, because I was like doing like trad goth makeup and everything, and I still enjoy it. It's just like there was a period of time where like I stopped wearing makeup and then I went back to try that eyeliner and I was like, this like does not feel like me anymore. Like it just looks weird on my face. Like it looks too heavy. And it was just like, I think it was just getting older, and I was like, okay, like what can I do? And then like I just didn't know what to do with my makeup, so I just stopped wearing makeup. And recently I've just been like doing my makeup because I love doing makeup, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get back into it. So I'm back into it, and we're doing cool tone. Like I finally found out that the makeup I like is cool tone, because I used to like use a lot of warm palettes, and honestly like they looked so bad on me. Like so bad, and I like just couldn't figure out like why my makeup didn't look right. And now I understand it's because like I'm definitely a cooler olive or a neutral olive. Ooh, it itches. Ooh, it itches. So yeah, I figured that out, and I was like, okay. And I totally think, I don't know yet, and maybe if someone in the comments or watching knows color analysis, what color analysis do you think, like what season do you think I am? I'm definitely think I'm a deep winter, because of the color palette I wear is so synonymous with the deep winter, and I think those colors look amazing on me. Like a lot of grays look good on me, a lot of black looks good on me. Purples, like dark purples, like I got this new set that I'll show you guys when it comes in the mail. But I got this new set that's like this blackberry purple, and I think that color looks amazing on me. I love that color. Dark greens, a lot of blues, light blues, navy blues. So funny, I've never been super fond of the color blue, but it follows me everywhere. Look at the fucking wall. It follows me everywhere. Originally I wanted a purple, but it ended up being this color, and I love this. This is a beautiful color. If I had a buggy, it'd be this color. It'd probably be this color, or a dark purple, or black, obviously. But if we want a fun car, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna actually do like a nice contour for my nose today, because I usually don't. I know, my nose is like funky. I know it's a little crooked. When you do makeup, this is so funny. When you do makeup, you have to be like critical, but like not in a mean way. You have to like understand what your features are to work with them. That is very uneven. The color blue follows me fucking everywhere, bro. Like, dead ass. It's the color of my car. It was the color of my first car, too. But it's the color of my car now. It's like a navy blue. My last dress I wore to a wedding, navy blue. Every time I buy something that's not black or in any other color I like, it's blue. And it always ends up looking fabulous on me, and I'm like, you know, I used to hate the color blue, but I'm starting to really like it because it just looks good. It just looks good on me. Okay, I don't know, I did my best on nose contour. I don't like staring at it too much, because then it just starts pissing me off. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really do much for my nose, because like I start tweaking. I don't know where my eyebrow, like Anastasia dip brow is, but I usually use that for the outside of my eyes, but I literally cannot find it. I took it to Olivia's house when I was getting ready there when we went to the bar, but I don't know where I put it because I was traveling with my stuff, so it's somewhere, but if I can't find it, I'm just gonna go buy another one. But for, okay, this is Concentration Station, so leave me be. She's a thin brow. There can be no mistakes. That's why I like my dip brow. It does this so sleek. I only like this for my front. I need one that's like, I don't mind a lighter brow compared to your hair, because sometimes I think it looks a little bit more natural. And again, I used to be a girl that was like a thick 2016 brow. And oh good lord, that shit looked bad. On me. Let me clarify, it looked bad on me. It looked good on other people, but I just didn't know how to do it. And honestly, like, okay, I understand that. I love how I said that, like, I need to lock in, and I'm like still going. I understand that, like, sometimes people's like natural brows look better on them, but if you go back to my fashion evolution video, and you look at what my brows look like, you'd be like, girl, you did a good job. And I'd be like, yeah, I know I did. I know I did. Because every time I talk to someone about it and I show them old photos, they're like, that's you. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you look cute, but like I would not have known that's you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. This eyebrow is definitely a little thicker. That's why it's covered. This is my better eyebrow. But I'm trying to get them even. They're always like, oh my god, I didn't know that was you. And I'm like, yeah, me neither, bitch. I look back at those pictures and I'm like, oh my god, that's what I look like. Because back then I honestly couldn't like fathom what I look like. Even sometimes I have that trouble of being like, oh my god, like I don't understand the concept of like understanding what you look like. You know, like I look at myself and I'm like, oh, that's me. But nowadays I look at myself and I'm like, oh, that's me. Okay, that's fucking good enough, bro. Not everything can be perfect. I'm gonna sit here for hours. Like when I do my makeup, I'm like fucking meticulous, but I'm gonna try not to be super fucking meticulous for this because it's almost at the hour fucking point. And I don't carve them out because sometimes I will, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but like I just don't feel like doing it today, so we're not doing it. I don't really do it that often, to be honest. And usually I'll glue down my brows with a boy brow. Is this a boy brow? I actually really don't like this. You know, I bought this originally and thought I was gonna love this, but you know what I like better? Oh my god, my makeup bag is so fucking messy. If you guys saw this, you guys would like gasp. I think I've shown it in multiple videos. The Kosas Airbrow. It's covered in fucking eyeliner and stuff. I love this because it's clear. It actually really does hold, but I'm out of it. So that's what sucks. And now I go to this. And the reason I don't like this is because it's white. Come on. Like it literally like leaves like a residue. So I like take it and I scrape it off. God, I fucking hate this product. I know that people love it. It just, like, look. It like leaves a white, I don't even know, you can see it on camera. It leaves a white residue and it just looks like you got shit in your eyebrow. I fucking hate it. But it's okay. I love Glossier's other stuff. Like I have, here I'll show you. God, that looks awful. Fucking, ugh. It's like white. I use their, is this Glossier? Yeah. I love their other products. I love this. This is my favorite blush, like summer blush. I love this. I don't wear as much blush recently, but if I do, I wear this. So this is like the only blush I wear on top of this. Oh my god, it's like so dirty. Party by Tarte. It's like, as you can tell, it's a little broken, but I love this. Honestly, this layered with this, very yummy. Let's see. Next, my favorite part, eyeshadow. My favorite palette right now, because I said I was cool tone. I'm cool tone. I'm always cool tone. I've always been cool tone. What the fuck am I talking about? The quartz palette from ColourPop. I want the really big one that everyone's been talking about. Can't remember what it's called. But it's the really big one. This is the palette I use every day. I'll even use this to contour too. Like I'll use it to contour my nose, which actually I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that because that's a part of my eyeshadow routine. And I go, I love a gray. I love a gray. Like literally put it all over my eyes. Oh my god. Guys, my makeup journey has been so interesting. And I feel like only recently have I actually figured it out. But I used to watch a shit ton of Michelle Phan when I grew up. When I was growing up. I can't speak, I'm so sorry. With this brown. This brown over here. These are like the two shades I use the most. Literally, every time I do this. The sun is going down. We need to hurry up. Can you guys see the sunset lamp in the back? I added it to add a little bit of niceties to the back because it's so fucking plain. Ever since we've painted it, I've been so excited to decorate. So I'm just like really excited to decorate. I have a bunch of posters I want to put up, but I don't even want to just like do a bunch of posters. Like there's like, okay, I've been recently obsessed with swans. I love swans, always have, always will. But recently I've just like rediscovered my love for them, and I want something like a swan painting over the bed. Hold on, I can't think. I don't only reserve sparkle for the night out. Sometimes I won't even do the eyeshadow and I'll just swipe sparkle on my eyes. I've just been loving a sparkle look, I'll be real with you. It's getting really dark, so I'm gonna be kind of quick with this. This is literally, I started doing this makeup routine, like exactly this makeup look, like every time I went out. And then for the holidays, I was like, this is a perfect holiday look. Like a very simple holiday look. And every time we went to like a holiday party for Christmas, it was like perfect. This is exactly what I did. Oh, actually I didn't go out for New Year's Eve. I'm lying. I didn't go out. But I did it for Christmas and a bunch of Christmas parties, and yeah, it was beautiful. I love it. I don't even know if you can tell. I really hope you can see it on camera. I'll be very sad, but what can you do? I mean, they're like really wonking up this makeup routine right now. I do usually go in with a tight line. Partially one of the reasons why I stopped wearing winged eyeliner was because it always would just make me look like a raccoon at the end of the night. And if I do winged eyeliner, I try to do it with this specifically because this does not budge. It's kind of off. 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I think it's supposed to be waterproof and long lasting. I don't know if you can see that, but right, I just did that. I had to do that really quick. I cannot do that on camera. I was in here, but I only do the top. I do not do the bottom. Every time I do the bottom, I think it makes my eyes look smaller. Sometimes if I'm going for that look, I'll go for it, but usually I try to keep my eyes as bright as I can, and sometimes I'll even put like white in my waterline. This is the case. Now, I also do not wear lashes. Overstimulating. I used to get lash extensions, and then I tried to get into strip lashes, and I just like gave them up. I literally was like, I don't like them. Don't like them on my eyes. They make my eyes look way too like heavy, and I kind of like the look of, I don't know why I'm holding it like this, the fuck. When you have extensions and they start growing out and they pull, I always end up pulling them out, and it's so bad for your lashes. I know you're not supposed to. Man, you know what I've been loving recently, and I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Hopefully YouTube can't. But recently for Christmas we got the 2 Sonos speakers, one for upstairs, one for downstairs, and they connect. So whenever you play music, it plays the same upstairs and downstairs. And recently, when I want to listen to music, like ambient music, I just put on like really nice slow spa ambient music, or just like general ambient music, and it's so relaxing. Like, it's so relaxing. It just makes me want to like go slow, like just have a slow day. I just love it. So that's one thing I've been really freaking enjoying. No! Oh my god, we're gonna die. This is why we have Q-tips in here. There you go. It's going. It's going. My mascara is done. Now, my second to favorite part is my highlighter. And I have this like purple, it's like an eyeshadow actually, but just watch this look get put together, even though I still need to put my lips on, but. I used to like wear so much highlighter when I started getting into makeup, because it was like 2016. Maybe a little earlier than that. It was like the era of like crazy highlight, and then I actually stopped liking it so much, and then I went back. Like, you can't take sparkle away from me. You can't. I used to actually also really hate glitter eyeshadows, but now I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Not liking glitter eyeshadow. Whew, that looks beautiful. Looks really good on camera. It looks good in person too, holy balls. Last but not least is the lips, and we're finished. So my lip prep is basically like off now. You are, found you. Okay, my always go-to moonwalk. I actually need to go to the store and buy another one of these. Sorry, I got lost on the phone with my mom because she called me. Well, I lined my lips with Moonwalk, but I accidentally filled my lips in with Flesh Pot, which I don't usually do. I do a Cool Teddy and then I do Flesh Pot, but I'm actually really enjoying the way it looks, so I'm just gonna leave it. My hair is not the best. Yeah, I don't know what my bangs are doing, but that's all I got. That's my makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, having a little chat, seeing what I do for my makeup anytime I do my makeup. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. Love you. Bye, divas.